Greetings, dear friends. My heart is shattered by a story I recently learned, a tale so harrowing that I feel compelled to share my emotions with you. This deep-seated pain pierces through my very soul. A domestic cat returning to his owner from another city, accompanied by his elderly grandfather, was cruelly cast out into the freezing -30 degrees Celsius, cold by a train conductor. She assumed the cat was ownerless, yet in reality, he had simply slipped out of his carrier due to his sprightliness. I am at a loss to comprehend how someone could commit such an act, callously discarding an animal literally under the wheels of a train. To not even verify, to fail to recognize that this was a cherished pet and not some vagrant stray. Yet, even if it were a stray, if one could act in such a manner, then they lack a soul, conscience, love, anything humane. They are not a person. You must be eager for details. Although I'm no investigator, I can reason logically and piece together the information and facts at hand. Here's what I discovered. The past week has been a nightmare for the volunteers. Despite the -30 degrees Celsius frost, they searched for the unfortunate cat through various cities across Russia. Railway stations, woodlands, and snow-covered tracks. Everything was in vain. I can only imagine what the owner felt at that moment. His heart must have been racked with the thought that all was for naught, that his cat was lost forever. I am certain. This must be true because Twix was not just a domestic cat, but the meaning of his owner's life. Edgar, that was Twix's owner's name, found the kitten in a shelter when he was very young. He went to choose a companion and immediately noticed a little one with the saddest eyes, who ran straight towards him. Without hesitation, Edgar took the kitten home. Twix grew up in a world filled with love and care, but then he began to face health issues. Treatments, an operation that required a significant sum of money. Then Edgar was offered a prestigious job with higher pay in one of the country's largest cities. He thought that this money would help Twix get back on his feet and undergo all the necessary procedures. Edgar moved to another city, and for a while, Twix lived with his parents. As soon as everything was settled and a separate room was ready for Twix, Edgar bought a train ticket for Twix and his dad, who kindly agreed to bring the cat. The journey was long, spanning thousands of kilometers across Russia, in the bitter -30 degrees Celsius cold. The elderly man suffered from insomnia and couldn't sleep at night. Grandfather lay down only in the afternoon when the train stopped at the Kirov station. At the same time, Twix, seemingly waiting for the moment, slipped out of the carrier to finally take a stroll. He wandered the carriage, endearing himself to many who even stroked him, until the conductor spotted Twix. The woman took the cat, loudly inquired once whose cat it was, received no answer, and headed to the exit. The owner was fast asleep, and the grandfather, due to his age, couldn't hear well. The conductor, believing that a stray cat had boarded the train, simply threw Twix out of the wagon. The poor little one, never having been outside in his adult life, immediately scrambled onto the train wheels in fear. A few minutes later, the train started moving. Twix's owner, who had taken sleeping pills due to insomnia, woke up only after 7 hours. And it was only at that moment, in the dark of night, that he discovered the cat was not in the carrier. He began searching for the animal. What do you think the conductor told him? She said she didn't know where the cat was, that it probably ran away and jumped off the train itself. The accompanying elderly man was in despair, not knowing what to do, as he had promised to deliver his beloved cat to his son and failed. To think how the cat felt during this time is utterly terrifying. The biting cold, the wind, the noise of the trains, paws freezing to the sleepers. Yet he walked and walked along the tracks. Twix was found 10 days later, 8 kilometers from the station where he was left. The cat, with all the willpower he possessed, tried to catch up with his owners. Tears flow like hail from all the thoughts that flood my mind. Dozens of volunteers searched for Twix, but regrettably, they found him already dead. A pack of dogs attacked him. Perhaps he defended himself as best he could, as the stray dogs did not eat him but left him injured, and he froze from the cold. Twix, you are a true fighter, a valiant soul. May you have the most beautiful toys and the tastiest food there, over the rainbow. As for me, all that remains is to embrace my beloved Kiki, holding him close and ensuring that such a tragedy never befalls him. Let us all remember the importance of compassion and vigilance in protecting our furry friends.